Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Alicia and I'm back with another DIY video. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make my Wild About Turning Uno birthday t-shirt. I made this t-shirt in a size 2T and a size 12 months and they came out so cute. I just love the Uno theme colors. They just pop on this t-shirt. So you know what? I'm not going to ramble too much. Let's go ahead and get into this video. So if you want to make this t-shirt the same way that I did, head over to my website, creativecraftingllc.com, so you can get my t-shirt graphic designs. You'll go down to where it says t-shirt designs and you'll click on the Wild About Turning Uno design. Now all of my t-shirt designs are PNG and the background is transparent, so you don't have to worry about having to remove the background or anything like that because I've already done that for you. So here I'm going to go ahead and click the Wild About Turning Uno t-shirt design and I'm going to go ahead and add to cart. Now all of my t-shirts, or basically all of my graphic designs on the website, all of my printables are instant downloads. So once you purchase your image, in your checkout box it'll have a download now link and you click that and you can download your image instantly. I also have some Uno images as well as the t-shirt design. So if you want to add some Uno cards or some more images to your t-shirt, go ahead and look up into my image bundles and you can go ahead and find other Uno designs there. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and choose the designs that I'm going to use in this video and go ahead and add that to cart and check out. Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different. It must be made for me. So now that I have our image, I'm going to go ahead and edit this using Canva. Not really edit it, but just do a layout so I can print it using Canva. I normally do PicMonkey, but I've been getting requests to show people how to do this doing Canva, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and use Canva. So once I get to Canva, I'm going to go to create a design, then I'm going to go ahead and click landscape. You want to do this on landscape and not on portrait because we're going to be adding two designs. Or well, we're going to be adding the one design, but we're going to put two of them on one sheet of paper. So you want to make sure that the paper is landscape size, which would be 11 by 8.5, rather than it being portrait, which is 8.5 by 11. So I already uploaded the design, so I'm just going to go ahead and click on it, and once it pops up into the center of our blank sheet of paper, I'm going to go ahead and size it, and then I'm going to copy and paste so I can fit another one the same size right next to it. So because this t-shirt is a size 2T and 12 months, when you make a design for clothing or for t-shirts that's that small, you want to basically use half a sheet of paper on for the design. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and put two of the design on one sheet of paper, because one would be for the 2T t-shirt and the other one would be for the 12-month t-shirt, if that makes sense. So basically, when you're using a smaller t-shirt, you don't want to use one whole sheet of paper, one whole sheet of transfer paper to put the design on the t-shirt, because it'll be too big for the t-shirt. So when you're doing kid size t-shirts, even some youth sizes, you can utilize one sheet of transfer paper and put the two images on one sheet. Okay, and even though we're doing a white t-shirt, I am using dark transfer paper. I found through experience that dark transfer paper works better regardless of what color fabric you're using. Now that I have the two designs lined up very well, I'm going to go ahead and download that and print it. So after printing it on the dark transfer paper, this is how it looks. Perfect size. And so one design is slightly smaller, so I'm going to of course put that on a 12-month t-shirt, and the other one that's larger will go on the 2T. But yeah, this is how it looks. Perfect. Now if you have a cutting machine, of course you can use that to cut out the images, but this is one whole image, so for me I could just use a pair of scissors. And because I'm using a white t-shirt, you don't have to have every single white on the edge of the design cut out perfectly. It's okay because the white transfer paper is going to blend in with the white t-shirt, but you do want to cut it as cut out the design as close to the borderline, to that black borderline as possible, but it does not have to be perfect. Now if I was putting this on like red or green or yellow t-shirt, I will try to get as much of that white background off as possible to make it look professional and clean. But I'm just gonna go ahead and cut these out and then come back and show you guys. I did cut out a few other Uno images for the t-shirts as well. I didn't do that on camera because you don't have to put any more designs if you don't want to. But like I said, if you want to put some Uno cards or some more Uno designs, definitely check out my website in my images bundle so you can put some more Uno designs on the t-shirt if you choose to. So I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting that out, and then I'm going to come back and show you guys. Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different. You must be made for me. Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different. You must be made for me. Patient is nothing. Never know. Arguing is difficult. So now that I cut out our designs, this is how the Wild About Turning Uno images came out. They came out great, and what I love about this is that it's one whole design. You don't have to put each word one by one on the t-shirt. It's just one entire design. Like I said, if you want to add some Uno cards and some more Uno pictures to it, feel free. But this really is perfect just the way it is. It's not too much going on. You know, the Uno colors are already loud, so you don't want to do too much. I mean, you can if you want to each his own. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead now and just prep our t-shirt. Look how small this t-shirt is, guys. It's so teeny weeny. I believe this was the 12-month size t-shirt that I'm going to be doing first. So I'm just going to go ahead and prep our t-shirt. So what I normally do is, you can use a regular iron. You don't have to have a heat press. You don't have to have any special tools to do these. If you are starting off your own t-shirt business and you don't have a lot of tools, it's okay. You can start off by doing heat transfer design with dark transfer paper and a regular iron. That's what I use, and it works for me, so that's what I continue to use. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut off a piece of tape first, and then what I like to do is get any debris or any hair or any little particles that might be on a t-shirt. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and fold that piece of tape into a circle. I'm just going to go ahead and dab it around on the t-shirt. Sorry about all the noise in the background, guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll that around my fingers and dab it around the t-shirt to get off any extra pieces, any little pieces of hair or lint that might be on there. When we iron on our design, we want it to be smooth and flat. Okay, so once you go ahead and get off, clean off your t-shirt, basically you just go ahead and take your iron and lightly iron a little on your t-shirt. You want to get all the creases out of your t-shirt, and this step is very important. Don't skip it. You want to get every single crease out of the t-shirt, because if you iron on your designs on a wrinkled t-shirt, the design is going to take the folds of the wrinkles. I don't know how to put it where you can get it, but if you have wrinkles in your t-shirt, the design is going to iron on and turn wrinkly it after it's on there. Okay, so you want to make sure that your surface is flat and there's no wrinkles in your t-shirt before you iron on your heat transfer design. So I'm going to go ahead and grab me a sewing pin. It's a regular clothing pin, and I use this just to help separate the front of the dark transfer paper design from the backing that it's attached to. So just go ahead and press down on one edge of your design, and once you press down a little bit firm, not too harsh, just very lightly, just press down, and it's going to separate the front of your design from the backing. And once it separates, you'll go ahead and just use your finger, use your nail, and just go ahead and pull off the front of the design from the backing. Now you don't want to pull hard, because This transfer paper is durable, but at the same time, I mean, it is transfer paper. So you don't want to pull too hard because you don't want to tear or rip your design. So just pull lightly. It comes off very easily, so you don't have to put all of your strength into it. Just lightly pull and it'll come clean off, and then you'll discard the backing, and then you go ahead and take the front of your design and go ahead and place it on your t-shirt and line it up and measure it to see exactly where you want the placement to be. So once I have my placement of my design where I want it, I'm going to go ahead and take the tissue paper that comes with the pack of dark transfer paper and lay it on top of the image. Then I'm going to go ahead and iron. And I'm ironing this image on high heat. Now the transfer paper does come with instructions letting you know how long to leave the heat on the design. But I would say a design of this size, you don't want to leave it on for no more than 45 seconds to a minute the most. The bigger your design, the more heat it needs, and the smaller your design, the less heat. But I go ahead and leave it on there for about 45 seconds, maybe about a minute, going from side to side, and just covering the whole design with enough heat until I feel like it's finished. Now when it's not finished, your design is going to look a little blotchy, like almost like ashy spots. So, and I'm going to show you guys when I do the back of the t-shirt so you guys can see what I mean, how you can tell when it's completed and when it's not completed. But I'm just going to go ahead and do the front, and then I'm going to come back and show you guys how I do the back. So I went ahead and started ironing on the back of the designs on the t-shirt, and I basically just put the child's name and some Uno cards. So now I'm going to go in to show you guys how it looks when you need to add more heat, how you can tell. So okay, I don't know if you can see very well because my camera does not focus very well, but you see how you can see some kind of blotchy spots in the number 1, and if you look above where the letters are, some of the color looks dark and then some of it looks a little blotchy. That's how you can tell when you need to add more heat. It's very easy to tell when you haven't put in enough heat. Now if you put too much heat, you could burn your images. So if you're new to dark transfer paper, while you're ironing on the image, please keep on lifting up the tissue paper and check in while you're doing it, because if you do burn the images, it'll come out looking burnt, like it'll be dark, the color will turn dark. So definitely, if you're new to this, just keep checking while you're putting the heat on. But like I said, usually takes about a minute, of heat before it's finished. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to put heat on it, and I'm going to come back and show you guys how the t-shirts look hung up on the hanger so you guys can get the look of the finished result. So now that the t-shirts are finished, this is how they look hung up on a hanger. And oh my God, look how cute these t-shirts came out. Look how small they are. these are these are so cute. It makes me miss having a small child because these t-shirts are just so adorable. So yeah, so this is our 2T, and the front says wild about turning Uno. And on our 12-month size t-shirt, I just went ahead and flipped it around to the back so you guys can see how the back looks. If you want a video of how I design the back or how I put customizations like a child's name on the back of a t-shirt, definitely let me know in the comments box below, and I will definitely do a video teaching you guys how to customize a child's name, and print the iron on and put it on the t-shirt. But it was very simple. Just I went into Canva, just put his name Kaiser, and I went ahead and put some Uno ears above the eye because this is actually a Mickey Uno themed birthday party. And I just went ahead and printed off some Uno cards on the transfer paper and just added some to the back. And the back of the first t-shirt looks, yes, the first t-shirt on the back looks the same way. It has another child's name with Uno cards underneath that as well. So yeah, definitely if you guys made it to the ending of this video, thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Definitely give me a thumbs up, and definitely leave me a comment, and definitely subscribe to my channel. And like always, God bless.